Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is our last official week for the class. We are right here in week 14. This week, really, two things are due. One is your final speech. And just to be very clear, the final speech is the same as your last speech or the first persuasive. It's the same as the second persuasive. But there's two different things. One is that you're going to include the feedback that was given for the first persuasive. So whatever you were marked down for, try to change that, try to improve. The things that you did well, try to continue to do well with those. And then, of course, the other big change is the PowerPoint. This time, you will give the presentation with your PowerPoint at the same time. And so there's a couple different ways you can do that. There's a video on the Speech Labs website that'll help with that. But really, if you've got a Mac, the easiest thing to do is to do what I'm doing right now, really, and that is to make sure that I can see you and the PowerPoint, and then screen record using QuickTime. I think some PCs will do this as well. If not, there are apps that you can download. And again, that's one of those things where you'll want to make sure that you've given yourself enough time to plan that out because the speech will be due, of course, Friday at 5 p.m. as always. But make sure that you don't wait until the very last minute and then don't know how to make the recording. That won't work. So make sure that you've got an understanding of that. Give it a quick test run. Take 10 minutes to make sure you can do it. The other thing that is due this week is your third speech lab visit. So, as you know, you needed to go to the lab for your tour, which you've done, the informative speech, which is done. And now, if you haven't gone for the persuasive speech yet, you need to go to the speech lab before you submit the final persuasive speech. Okay, so get that in this week if you would. Then, the other thing, I think the only other thing to mention is that the retrospective will be due next week, and that is on the 28th. I know that's a Wednesday, it's not our normal Friday, but if you would get that in by 9 a.m. on the 28th, and the retrospective is included in the syllabus. It's the very last thing in the assignment list, and you see it's right there. Single page, tell me what you thought about the class. Use these headings: what you liked, what you disliked, how to improve it in your opinion. And that's it. So I'll check back in with you at some point fairly soon. Otherwise, I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you next time.